Welcome to The Explainer. We're all a little tired of the AI hype, right? So today, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're talking about the real, confirmed technologies that are set to change our world by 2026. And I mean confirmed. This isn't speculation, it's about actual products with real timelines. So let's just start with that question right there. What if this stuff isn't science fiction anymore? Because what we're about to dive into, it's not some far-off dream. No way. This is all coming from concrete company roadmaps, official announcements, and, well, it's backed by some very, very serious cash. And when I say serious cash, I mean it. Just look at the scale we're talking about. Projections show that the enterprise AI market is going to be worth around $390 billion in 2026. That's not just a big number. That's the kind of money that takes an idea from a whiteboard and puts it into your hands. All right, so how is this all going to play out? We're going to break it down into 4 key areas. We'll start big, with massive societal shifts, and then we'll zoom right into the stuff you'll be using every single day. Okay, first step, curing disease and predicting weather. Let's see how AI is tackling some of humanity's biggest, oldest problems. I mean, just look at this comparison. It's night and day, right? On one side, you've got the old way, slow, incredibly expensive drug discovery. On the other, AI is showing an 80 to 90% success rate in early trials. That's literally double the old rate. And it's not just theory. Take Insilico. Their AI-designed drug for lung disease is on track for final trials in 2026, a process that used to take a decade. Now it's a fraction of that. And we're seeing the same incredible leap in weather and climate prediction. The old way required massive supercomputers and took, 90 days to run a simulation? The new AI models from folks like NOAA and Google, they can do a 1,000-year climate simulation in just 12 hours. And get this, they do it using less than 1% of the computing power. It's like going from a horse and buggy to a rocket ship, all while getting more accurate at tracking things like hurricanes. Okay, so that's the massive, global scale. Now let's bring it way, way down to Earth, like right into your home. It's time to talk about our next big area, the robot in your living room. Yeah, you heard that right. And by 2026, this is not a science fiction movie prop. It's not some lab experiment. You've got major players, Tesla, 1X, they are planning to actually sell and deliver humanoid robots for your house. We're talking prices in the ballpark of a new car. Even LG's getting in on the action, debuting its zero-labor home assistant. Okay, but let's have a quick reality check here. It's really important to know what you're actually seeing. As analysts at Morgan Stanley point out, a lot of those cool demos we see online are tele-operated. That just means there's a person somewhere else with a controller making the robot move. So while the hardware, the physical robot, is pretty much ready to go, the software for true hands-off autonomy, the part that lets it fold your laundry all by itself, that's still very much a work in progress. All right, that brings us to the tech that's, it's already in your pocket. Or maybe on your face. The smart devices we're already using every single day are about to get a serious upgrade. All right, hands up if you've ever gotten frustrated with Siri. Yeah, me too. Well, this is huge news for all of us. In 2026, Apple is finally rolling out a completely new Siri. This one's going to be powered by a large language model, the same kind of brain that's in ChatGPT. What does that mean for you? It means Siri will actually understand context. It'll be able to do complex things like making a smart dinner reservation by checking your calendar, finding a good spot, and booking it all across different apps. And we're seeing a really similar story with smart glasses. Remember the original Google Glass? Kind of dorky, super expensive. Well, that's history. They've gone from being this expensive, awkward gadget to a genuinely stylish and, get this, affordable accessory. And now you have the big guns like Google and Snap jumping into the game. And people are noticing. The market is absolutely exploding. Sales more than doubled in just the first half of 2025. You've got brands like Ray-Ban and Meta ramping up production, getting ready for a huge mass market push in 2026. All right, for our final section, let's talk about creativity. We're going to see how AI is graduating from being a fun toy to a must-have tool for professionals. In the world of music, the big word for 2026 is legitimacy. For a while there, it was kind of the Wild West. But now, the AI music generator Suno just signed a massive deal with Warner Music. That's a huge deal. And they're going to launch a new model that's trained only on licensed music. Other companies, like Udio, are shifting gears, becoming tools for fan engagement and remixing. They're trying to work with the industry, not fight it. And it's pretty much the same story over in video. We're not just talking about those little 10-second clips anymore. We're moving to AI that can generate videos that are 5 minutes long or even longer. And check this out. Companies like Adobe are building in prompt-to-edit features. That means you can edit a complicated video just by typing what you want. Think about that. Make that shot brighter or cut to the wide angle. It's becoming a standard, powerful part of a pro's toolkit. So let's wrap this up. What's the big takeaway? 2026 is the year AI stops being a what if and starts being a what is. It's moving from the lab to your life. We're talking AI-designed drugs in final human trials, humanoid robots you can actually buy, voice assistants and glasses that are finally actually useful, and creative AI tools that are becoming industry standard. It's happening. Which leaves us with one last question to think about. As all this powerful tech becomes a real part of our day-to-day, what are you most excited about? And what are you maybe a little worried about? It's a big question, and it's one we're all going to have to answer very, very soon.